Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. It's Let's Talk Digital by Official Gaurang, powered by Creation Media. Today, we have the team of Sacred Femme with us, Sofia, Yiyi, and Carlota. And it's really great that their drop is on the 23rd, which is tomorrow IST. And it's an honor to actually end up meeting you guys. I really love the art. I missed the first drop. I just entered the space when your first drop was happening, and it caught my eyes like a week after it happened. So I'm really
Yeah.
looking forward to phase one. So one liner introduction from all of you, and then we will move on to the question segment. Sophia.
Oh, well, hi. I'm Sofia. I'm an industrial designer, a member of the Sacred Femmes. I'm very excited to be here and excited for the drop too, because we were working a lot for it to happen, and we were really happy with the first drop that we had and the engagement with the community and the support of everyone. So nice meeting you.
Yeah, yeah.
Hi, I am an industrial designer too, and illustrator. And in the project of the Sacred Femmes, I am part of the art style, doing the drawings and the assets. And I'm also excited about the drop because we had a great experience in the pre-sale, and we are just loving the community and loving this new whole world that we have entered, and grateful for being here.
Great. Carlota.
Hi, I'm Carlota. I'm a graphic designer and I'm an illustrator too. And in the team, I illustrate the assets and all the things too, just like Gigi. And I'm very excited too. And we're being very busy these days for the drop, but we are really excited.
Awesome. So, let's just cut to the chase. The first drop, phase zero, the ancestors was really good. The floor of that particular mint is like bonkers right now, and I think it has been bonkers for quite some time, and that's a good thing. If we
Yes.
don't know bonker means, yeah, I really need to catch up on the phrasings. So
Yeah, we actually yesterday was looking at the floor prices, and we were like, what?
Yes, we're
yeah, it's pretty
surprised.
good. And the surprising part is that it's not even listed. All of the pieces are not even listed because people are just hodling it, and that's way greater than the float lies rising. So that just basically speaks how good the community and the art is, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Right. So with, I think it's, for me it's less than 24 hours. I don't know how many hours for you people right now, but I think 36 hours for a drop. Is that right?
How many
Excuse
hours
me?
for the drop?
For your
How many
How
hours
many?
for the drop? Yes.
right. For me it's less than 24 hours, right?
For us, it's going to
We have
be on Wednesday, right?
for us it's like 48 hours, I think.
Okay, okay, close to 2 days. Great. So yeah, what's the excitement level in terms of the community building right now? Because you had collaborations right now, and I saw Cardano Thor just sliding into the server yesterday as well. So what's that excitement level looking like, and also the stress which you guys have to have a really good drop?
Well, the excitement about the community, it's great because when we first entered to this world, we quickly realized that the community building is one of the hardest things. And for example, Sophia, that is in social media, we can all tell that it's pretty demanding, the time that you have to be like talking with the people, enter to the Twitter spaces. But at the same time, we have received a lot of good feedback from the people of the community. So that a month of effort, it's kind of regarded for that. And also it's kind of, I don't say it is stressful, but it's kind of hard and difficult to have a new job because it's a lot of work. You have to make a lot of drawings and to be constantly putting things in Twitter and in the social media. And we all have full-time jobs. So we are trying to balance both things, and sometimes can be pretty intense. But at the end of the day, with the things that we receive from the community, we are very happy for that.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's the best because people is like very interested, and also they share like what do they like, how would they like to see a theme with the clothes of their wife or daughter. So that's
Yeah,
pretty
totally.
awesome because we are getting a pretty good engagement with the community. Yeah.
Yeah, they have given us like a lot of ideas for clothes or hairstyle. This is my dog. Community dog. So, but yeah, we have a lot of acceptance from the people. They are really great with us. Like they're so like, I don't know how to say it, but they give us so much like inspiration and everything, and they're so great with us. So yeah, it has been a rough days because, like Gigi said, we have full-time jobs, so we have to balance all the time. And but at the end of the day, it's exciting because we have done all these things, and we see them, and it's like, oh, they're so pretty. So we're happy with all the work we have done all these days.
Okay, so when we are talking about having someone's wife or daughter and their clothes being recreated, who started with that idea, or was it a precursor to, yeah, we will start off with doing this, and that helps us build community? How did that happen?
Well, I have the initial idea to make an NFT project, and I have seen another projects of references that were very successful. But I was like, I understood that there was a lot of work to do. So I decided to make a team with Sofia and Carlota that I know the work that they make and the talent that they have. So we figure out all the conceptualization and the inspiration of the project together. We do meetings to talk about how this universe were going to be, what was the story behind, because we didn't want just to make an art style, and we wanted to give everything a meaning, that every element of of this universe of the sacred themes has a meaning on it. So we did a lot of investigation. We learned a lot, and at the end we try to incorporate things that the three of us resonates with, and one of that things is feminism, female empowerment, and that was like the highlight that we wanted to give. And all the story behind were like we were adding through the time, and through investigation and research, we make it like a whole thing.
Yeah, and also that was part of the inspiration to make people feel part of the design process that Carlota and Gigi have when they draw the assets. So we thought that it wasn't like a bad idea to incorporate or ask the people in the Discord, if you have a favorite outfit, would you like us to draw it? So they started sending the pictures, and that I think also for product design that makes people feel like they are part and that their ideas are taking part of the project too, that we hear them and we read what they like or done. So I think that was really pretty.
Right.
Yeah, and it was really cool. Like we managed to put our style together, and I feel like from the beginning we were really in tone with each other, like with the ideas that we had. It was great because we all like have these little ideas that came with the whole project and all the concepts. So it was really good.
Right. So what's the thought behind the name Secret Femmes?
Yes, it is because at first we had other name and
What
we
was
make
it?
all this. It was I can say it because there is a other project with that name,
I will beep it
but
out.
it was like a mystical femmes or something like that.
Okay.
And we didn't make a real research on Twitter about other projects, and then we realized that there was another project with that name, and we uh, tried to find another inspiration from the name, and we decided the word sacred because this drop is the grandmothers of nature, and we think that nature is sacred. So that's why we decide for that word, and I think it's a word that it's with us in the whole process. So at the end, it was a good decision.
Okay. Uh, so you currently have three phases, which is phase 0, phase 1, which is minting in less than 48 hours, and phase 2. Correct. So why three different phases? Why did you decide that a pre-sale would be a good option to start? Was it like to test out if it works or not, or it was just to like build an initial community so that you can engage with them to build further designs?
We
And why
really
the names?
wanted, yeah, we really wanted to have this roadmap very clear for the community because we want to make collectors feel that this is a safe project and that we are going to be involved in the Cardano community for a long time. And that's why we decide to put three initial phases. The phase 1, that was phase 0, we thought that it was important to make a pre-sale to have some presence in the market and to see if the femmes were going to be buy. And for our surprise, we were sold out like in 4 days, and it was very surprising. And from that sold out day to this day, we have more incorporation of people, and it was a sign that okay, we have to go on with the other phases. And in this phase 1, it's pretty challenging because the number of tokens it's bigger, but we are expecting to be part of the community and to continue to go on. And in the phase 2, we are going to do tarot cards, and these tarot cards, we choose them because it's aligned to all the concept of the project, and or in all the communication that we have the community, we have a lot of people that are very involved with tarot cards. So it was great to see that the elements that we choose at the beginning, for example, the crystals, the moon, the stars, are connected with people that are also connected with tarot cards. So yeah, and the names are for the moon phases that we are dropping in the day. For example, phase 0, it's full moon, and we do the drop in the last full moon of December. So we try to search for a meaning for everything that we are putting on.
Right. So if I understand it, correctly, all three of you are designers, right? So
Yeah.
there, like as a designer, I think there is always a ideation conflict which goes around as to which elements goes in and which should not. So who actually basically resolves it? Because I think Yiyi and Carlota are the person who is currently designing more, correct? And Sofia manages
Yes.
the community in this project. So how did that happen? Who decided which job is for which person?
Um, we all the team design because we do the assets and Sofia make all the graphic design for the communication of the project. And I don't think that we have so many conflicts about aesthetic decisions because at first, when you make the concept really strong, you know what it's going to be the elements that go on with that concept and the elements that are not into the concept. And most of the times that we make changes are more technical for the assets, for example, like this hair is covering the face, or this t-shirt doesn't fix well with this kind of jeans, or for example. So most of the conflicts that we have are in the to to make the assets work well for the generation. And for the aesthetical decisions, we have it very I think that we have it very clear, and we make a lot of mood boards of inspirations to be in the same line too. I don't know
Yeah,
if
I'm sorry. Sorry. Huh?
go ahead.
No, that I think that our styles have come like together so well. Like Gigi has her style and I have my own style, but with the project we have came with a really good like in sync, I guess. And like Gigi said, we have done mood boards and Sofia helped us with reference and with ideas that we can make for the assets. So at the end, the three of us help each other to do all the stuff. So yeah, we are a good team.
Yeah, we don't fight yet.
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So how did you three meet? Like, did you know all three of you knew each other from before, or did this just happen?
We meet through Gigi.
Yeah, I met Carlota here in the project. I met Gigi at the university because we were
Yeah.
classmates and friends, very close friends. So I think that working with Carlota, also meeting her and everything, I think I don't know what, like they say, we connected really cool. So when I met her, I like her a lot. Also Gigi, yeah.
Yeah, when I thought about making an NFT project, um I was thinking in someone else to draw with me. And the first time that I met Carlota, about how we wanted to make illustrations and make a profit for that, and not just like we also were talking about the Instagram algorithm doesn't help for artists. And I really like her style, so I decided to tell her. And also I tell her both because they all have like they were having a basic information about NFT project. And we didn't have a budget at the beginning, so it was more like a challenge, like, do you want to join this with me, that we are not going to have like money at the beginning. And with Sofia also, we were together in the college, and we have been creating a lot of project of product design and um, everything, and we really connect with at the time of conceptualization. So I think the three were like kind of complementing each other in different areas, and that's how we met.
Great. So since how many months have you people been working on this project? Like since the initial talk, when did that discussion that you want to join with me in an NFT project start?
Last year, like
Yeah, like October
yeah,
or November, I think.
no,
Yeah,
And
October,
then you had a
November.
drop in December. That's like
Yeah.
pretty fast.
Yeah,
we
it's
I
true.
think that we start talking about the project on October, and then we start entering to this world in November. So we did our first Twitter space on November, and we were working hard. And we decide, okay,
Right.
on December we are going to see what is going on with this. Yeah,
That's
it's a
happening.
lot of you have like a huge curve of learning that
Correct.
about everything, about community, about technical things. It's like a different world.
Okay, so you guys started talking in October, and if the drop was on December, right? So how long does a design take you to from conceptualization to the execution? How much time does that take for you guys?
uh I think that it took like, I don't know if the initial idea, I think that like 2 months, including the assets. But from November to January, we are incorporating new things that are like the community is giving us this information. So we are constantly like recreating things. We don't have, I think that we don't have like the whole universe of the Sacred Themes set like now. So we have this idea that we are building this universe with the community. So it's a like a very constant process that it's always adding new things and new challenge for this. But yeah, I think it took us like 2 months, and we are continue developing things.
Right. So so your second phase is tarot cards, right? So have you already started brainstorming on what comes after that, or we are still deciding on how to get the tarot card produced? Where should we go get it done from? What are the paper density you're looking at? Is that the current phase, or you're already brainstorming?
I think that with the tarot card phase, we want to get the community involved in the creativity process. So after the drop that we are going to have on Wednesday, this same week, we want to present the first sketch so people can see the initial idea of the tarot cards, and they can give us some feedback about it. And it's I think that it's like a special drop because the tarot cards will be just for holders, and we are going to be making two parts of the tarot cards because it's a huge collection. I think that it's 55 tarot cards, and we want to make them collectible. So the strategy with the tarot cards will be that we want people can change cards with other people to have the whole assets, and we want to have trading nights. And for that, we are making a collaboration, talking with collaboration with Trend Tent, sorry, that it's a new platform to change tokens and NFTs. So yeah, that's kind of the idea, to have the small set first, and the people that the people from the community can have all them, and if they want to change with another person, they can do it.
Okay. So this question is for Sophia. For
Yes,
any
tell
new
me.
NFT creator or project, the toughest challenge right now is to build a community. The first
Yes.
the first 100 followers, and then the next is 500, then 1,000. Apart from people who are in contact with the OGs or other projects, or unless they have a good backing, it's a pretty tough job for them to rise to that occasion. So how did you people do it, and what's your advice to the new creators?
Well, I think it's pretty hard to build the community at first. And with Gigi, we make the strategies. Okay, we have to tweet like 7 times a day and think of the new tweets for the next day. So it's a whole process to think of a strategy to make people follow you. Even on Discord, I think Discord is the hardest to get people in because people follow you on Twitter and retweet, and because of those retweets, people come and everything. So for me, I think like Discord was the hardest to bring more people because I don't know why. Maybe it's because for some of them, it's the first time using Discord, or so we try to keep activate, like I don't know how to say it, to keep tweeting, to keep talking,
Keep
so that
interacting and
people feel,
engaging.
yeah, keep interacting, that people feel that we are there, that we are we want to know about their day and everything. So I think from Gigi and I, our advice is to tweet a lot, keep that
And
interaction,
also,
even the spaces. Gigi gets in every space on Twitter.
yeah, I think that one of 2 points that were like the most stronger ones that help us in the strategy was first Twitter spaces, because we can met people in there like directly. We can share the project, and we talking like we are real, and we are talking with you. And other strong point was collaboration with other projects, because we were and we are a small community, and we found other project that is also small or sometimes bigger than us, and we try to combine both projects and make a collaboration that ends in a giveaway or in an airdrop, and that allow us to share people from the communities. And for example, we had this project with the Triple Ball, the collaboration with them, and they bring us a lot of people to our Discord, and we bring them a lot of people to Twitter. So I think that collaboration, it's a great opportunity to mix communities, and also to help each other to set a goal. Like I'm going to get my goal, but you are going to get your goal too.
Right. So, Carlota, talk to me about your best design input till now for the next drop. What's the most optimum thing you're looking at, that particular attribute which everybody is just gonna like no matter what, or no matter who gets it?
I don't know if I can say it.
Yeah,
because
you can.
I can say it. Well, we made some like special sacred things. Like these ones are like unique in the collection. So yeah, we made it like really special with different features and different assets from the old collection. And there are like 10, yeah, right, 10
Is that the
legendary
rarest?
maybe. So yeah, that one, when I made the first one, I was really excited because I really like how was the theme. I think it's one of my favorite themes that I have done, with all the assets and everything. So I hope when people see it, feel the same that I feel.
Yeah.
So I think it's one of those legendary sacreds, one of my favorites.
Yeah, Yiyi, same question towards you. What's your favorite attribute?
With this 10 themes that we are doing, we are introducing legends from the universe. So when there are like one of one, it's not like, in this one especially, it's not generative art. But when I start drawing the character, I imagine the legend. Like I'm talking in myself, like, oh, this is going to be a girl that has this power or something. And I think that's my favorite part about drawing, to make these little stories in my head that eventually we are going to communicate. And my favorite part has been make the legends. And yeah, because I think that it's like more freedom to the process, because in the all the assets we know what to do, like faces, plants, backgrounds. It's like there is a line now, but with this one you can like let your creativity fly and make something different than that you are not drawing.
Okay. So yeah, I'll put Sofia in an awkward position right now. So, could you
Okay.
name one of the legends for us?
Do you want me to describe one?
Yeah.
Oh, but they're also pretty. Well, there's one that looks like a fairy, maybe. So, so I think that's my favorite one. But they're all my favorite. But there's one like a fairy, maybe a mermaid. So,
Yeah, we have fairies. We have one that it's on water. That is something that we don't have like in the other assets. And we try to make a legend for each moon, so they are kind of aligned to the power of that moon. And we don't want to give spoilers, but
yeah.
there is a mermaid over there.
We want people to be surprised.
I hope I get at least one of one. Right. So, what's the best part of entering in this space? What is that one thing each of you like about the CNFT community?
I think that one thing that I like the most is that they are very, very supportive. Like I remember one time that we have like 50 followers, and I tell them like, hey, I'm so happy because we have 50 followers and we are almost 100. And they were like, in the space, we are going to get it like right now. And they get it. They help us to get the 100 followers. And that it's one thing that I feel that it's kind of the magical thing of Cardano, that everyone is so supportive and friendly, that if you have a question, they help you. If you are a new person and you are shy, they push you forward to express yourself. And yeah, we are making friends in the Cardano community, and I don't see them like a person that I don't know. When I talk to them, I feel like I know them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what I like. Oh, I'm sorry. What I like is that I didn't expect it because it's the first time, right, in Cardano and everything. So I like that they are very friendly. I don't do much spaces because I get pretty shy. But the first space that you told me to enter with the Cardano woman and the team, I felt in a very good place, and they were asking about me, what I do, and what I heard in the space is that they are looking how to get people like in Cardano, but give them all the information, how to do things right, and the steps for everything. So really like that the interest to make people come, but they feel at home, to say it like that. So I like that a lot.
Yeah, Carlota.
I think I don't get to a space too much because I'm really shy too. But I really like the support that they give you. Like they make you feel part of the community. Just the first time you get in one space, they make you feel like you are already part of them and they are already your friends and they're so cute and so nice to you. So it's really nice to have that like support from someone that you just met. So it's really cool the way they lift you up and make you feel like you're doing something so good and so great. And maybe you are new in something and you feel like you're not so good or you're not gonna make it, but they make you feel like no, you're gonna make it. We all gonna do great things. So that's the cool thing of the community, that we're like all involved. We're like a little family, I guess.
Right. So since we're already talking about Cardano women, one of the most exciting thing in the CNFT community right now is hashtag women's in NFT, women in NFT. And first of all, it's really great to actually talk with the all women led NFT project. It's still rare in this community right now. And actually in the whole NFT ecospace, it's still rare to have an all women team working. So I understand that there are always challenges for everybody alike, not based on the gender, but as an introvert myself, which I don't really look like, as an introvert, I I understand both Sofia and Carlota, you both are shy. So as a team, you actually have to interact a lot in the community, right? So was that a challenge or a struggle you had to overcome yourself? What was like in getting into space being a all woman led team?
It has been challenging, I guess. The first time, and I think the only time that I get into a space, I was really nervous and I was sweating. My hands were sweating, even when people wasn't seeing me. So I was like really nervous. But at the end, people make you feel comfortable because they are like, you don't have to worry about how you speak or if you can pronounce something or if you don't know something, because we have been new in something and we all have learned, so they try to help you with the stuff. So at the end, I think being an intro in this world, it doesn't matter because people try to help you and you go with the flow, I guess. Gigi start with all the spaces and I think it helps her a lot with this. And maybe if we get more involved, we're going to be getting it.
Yeah, for me, like Carlota, I don't get it. I participated in one space and I get really shy when I'm close with other female groups. Even in our country, even at college, I get very shy. But because sometimes you think that they're going to criticize you or something like that because they see it like a petition or something, but that's something that I have in my head, maybe because in what I know it's like that. But when we entered the space and when I started talking, they were pretty nice. It was something that I didn't expect it, and I really like it that even if we are different projects, they help you and they even retweet you when you're minting or you have a drop. They try to make their followers see other people's project, other female projects and everything. So, and I think that right now in the time that we are with all the thing of women supporting other women, I think that helps a lot because we don't see us anymore as competition. We see us as something that we can support each other. So I think that's pretty cool.
Right. Yiyi?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest challenge is to go out and to the community and say, hi, I am Yiyi and this is my project. I have a team of 3 girls and we are doing this because to be shy is kind of, you get scared in the moment. But I think that with the practice and that you get comfortable in some spaces, you are able to talk more about and to learn about others. And it's not like always like this because there are other spaces that are um, more bigger, like with a lot of people, it's more difficult to even talk and to have that space. But I think that when you have the opportunity to talk about it and you get it, it can be like 2 minutes. There will be something good about that, because that was one of the things that we realized with the pre-sale, that if we are constantly talking with people and posting and having presence, we are going to be seeing and to have response from the community. If we don't do that and we stay quiet and we don't put a tweet, we don't enter to a space, it's not going to happen. And you have to be constantly involving and constantly being present to this community to let them know that you are there and that you are doing NFTs and that you have a community.
Right. So while we are talking about the Cardano community, why did you all actually select the Cardano space instead of any other marketplace?
Uh, First of all, we choose Cardano because of the prices. We didn't have a budget at the beginning for the project, and Ethereum it's very, very expensive. And we really like that in Cardano there are no gas fees, so people can concentrate just in buying the token and being part of the community. And the first reason why we choose Cardano is because of all the characteristics that it has, that it's more cheap, that it's more friendly with the environment. And we really stay because of the community too, that they are very helpful. They want projects that are not that have something to apport more than just the token. They want to know more about the universe, not just to buy and then sell it. They want to know what do you have to say with your project, and they are looking for projects like this. Even though there is a lot of noise and a lot of projects, they take the time to hear you. And yeah, I think that that's one of the main reasons, like the prices and the community. And I have learned a lot about Cardano in all the process that we have had, that just make like a confirmation that we are in the correct blockchain.
Right. I think that was also one of the most important factors for me while I was selecting the marketplace. But also Cardano is still pretty small, and I think
Yes,
all of us in the community feel that it's gonna get big pretty fast, or at least by the end of this year.
and it's getting bigger right
It
now.
is getting bigger right now, yeah, and the prices will gradually increase. So that's an added bonus for all of us who are early.
Yeah, and we think that for the future, with more people getting into Cardano, things are going to get better. We are going to have more faster transactions, and to be
Right.
like to have the blockchain more efficient for all the people that it's enter on it. So when people come to that it's new on Cardano, I just think that that means that are going to be good things for the future.
Correct. So one of the main goals for my podcast and YouTube channel is to educate new people towards the Cardano space, and I'm doing that through interviews. They get to know about projects, they get to know the challenges they are going to face, how to overcome them, and also pieces of advice that every project creator gives them. Right. So talking about that, there is a lot of new design inspirations which are coming into the CNFT space. And with that, what is your one favorite NFT which you currently hodl?
Do you mean like another project that we
Another
admire?
project. Yes.
I
Something
think
which you own.
that we own.
Yeah.
I think that I really like the Claymates because they are led by women, and I think that the style put like a trend in the space. You had like these digital illustrations, and then suddenly they appear with there's like
Clay.
handmade clay things.
Yeah.
And now you see more projects like this with this style. So I think that they really make a change. And we have one from the CNFT Con. We got a token from them because we buy to go to the CNFT Con, and then they give you this token of them. So it's the one that I have, and I really appreciate it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine, I think, is the Donuts. I like their art style a lot. I don't own one right now, but I'm thinking of buying one because I like it a lot. But I
We
like
have
it a
one
lot.
from the Sacred Femmes wallet.
Ooh.
It was our first NFT, like the crypto darkness, and it's like one of for Christmas, I think. It's very cute.
Yeah.
And or one from the Playmates, it's a clay Buffy, and it's and we got that one with the CNFT coin.
So Carlota, do you own one right now?
I don't have one. I haven't buy one, but I want to buy one. And I really like dogs too. They're really cute, and they're like a group of girls too. So they are really, really great, and they are so cute and so cool. And like the concept of the project to help dogs and cats and animals and all that, it's really sweet and cute. So I really like her project.
Do you
They
guys
have
wanna help
tokens, but
me?
they don't know because they are in the Sacred Femmes wallet.
Oh.
we have one.
Okay, so I think we have all heard the word alpha, like flying around in the Twitter space right now. Do you know? Do you know the conversation surrounding alpha? And if you do, what do you consider to be an alpha?
Yeah, I understand that the alpha word's like a trending word that people use to share news about projects, and we are not like very into the word because we don't expect to be like a hype project that it's going to have an instant sold out. We are trying to make to stay for a long time in the market, and we are not like with that urgent to sell everything or to be super trendy or super hyping. We are good with our community, and if new people enter to the project, we are more than happy for that. But we are doing things very organically, and eventually we can get involved with more trends. We are open to that. But what I want to say is that we are not trying to be like very hyping and to have an instant sold out. We are going with our own times, even though this can be slow, we are good with that. And we are just welcoming new people to enter and to stay with the people of the community that really resonates with our work. That's really important for us. And yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's personally the best approach, like not relying on being hyped and selling out in an instant, because it actually really doesn't even matter if you sell out in a minute or a week or a month. The point is selling out eventually, because that's how you know you're going to get people who appreciate the art, and not, they're not just there to like flip it in a couple of hours, because that's how a value is added to the project. And
Yeah, I
moving
think that,
forward in the long run, that works the best.
yes, I think that was one of the things that I learned in the pre-sale, and that we all learned, that was like, we don't need to be like an instant sold out. It's not like a definition of success for us to be like sold out in 1 minute or 2 minutes. I think that we are going to define success with all the interaction that we are having. And eventually, of course, we want to sold out, but it's like, with the process of our community, that we know that we are still growing and we want to grow more. And for us, it's important to do it like this, like, very organically. And all the followers that we have right now are organically, and that it's a lot of work and effort, and we are happy to do the things like this.
Right. So, who is that one person from each of you whom you admire in the NFT space? Be it a project or be it an individual, does it really matter? Like, who is the one person you actually look up to, look at what they're doing, uh, keep up, keep updating yourselves to their activities?
I think that, the people that I go to be more informated about the space, it's, first of all, I think that Cardano woman, because we are like almost every day in that space, and they gave us a lot of information. We are also very connected with Cardano Nights and Ali Illustrator, that she's the leading of Cardano Woman. And she's a very helping person and give us a lot of information. And in that community, we also have more people that come. And if you don't understand something, or if you don't understand what is happening in the market, they explain to you step by step what is happening, and what that means, or what they recommend you to do about what is happening on the market.
Yeah. Sophia?
Yes, for me too, Cardano woman, it's the one that I look for. For like to know how they manage the spaces of the communities, how she is interested in supporting projects and everything. And I also, there are some projects that I am always looking for what they are doing, how they manage their community, the activities they do, and like the Claymates, like the Dog Notes. There's other Happy Hoppers, I think
Yeah.
the name.
The frog.
So yeah, the frogs. So because I think you have to always look for what people is doing to know, okay, we can do something like that, change this, change that. And but I think the first one is Cardano woman for me too.
Carlota, do you have a preference?
I think it's going to be the same Cardano women because they are really great, and these women have done so much in this NFT work and helped so many people. So I think this is like our goal too, being able in the future to help another project and other people that are new in this world. So yeah, we wanted to be admired like these people that are open to help you even when they don't know you, and being part of a community and keep growing, like getting more people into this Cardano women. So yeah, we are really up to.
Awesome. So we can end this conversation with one last question and one last marketing call from all of you. So was that one piece of advice combined you would give to a new upcoming NFT project?
I think my advice will be to, first of all, to get involved with the community. I think that that is the most important part, because there you are going to have your own curve of learning about everything that is happening, about the technical things, about the market things, uh, even about marketing and networking. It's not like the marketing that we usually see on brands. It functions in a very different way, but you are not able to see this from outside, because if you observe like not getting in touch with people, you are not going to understand at all. So you have to talk with them and say, okay, this apply for my project, and obviously there are going to be things that don't apply. And other things that I would like to say is to not to look for being like other projects. I think it's great to have some references from projects that are successful, and to see I like how they do the things, but not to pretend to be like them, because every community is different, and you get the best from the other projects, but you build your own success. For example, in our Discord, to have like a constant conversation, it's pretty new. Um, and we are very happy for that. At the beginning, I was like kind of scared, because the other projects have like thousands of messages in minutes, and we didn't have that. But I understand that every project is different, and that you are going to build it in our way, and you are going to know how to build this just knowing your community and knowing the people that it's collecting your art.
Okay, so details about your mint date, timing, and one selling line for people who are not familiar with Sacred Femmes.
Well, we are a universe of great mothers that maintain the balance of the universe, and this women has special talents for maintain this balance. I think that.
Great. So guys, that was it. Thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to meeting all of you in the Sacred Femme Mint, which is on the 20. Yeah. So with that, we'll be ending the recording. Thank you.